couple of songs. Okay? So, oh, I'm here again in my other screen. Oh my gosh. There are two Jun Jun in my two mobile phones do simultaneous live streaming. But it's so sad. Okay? It's already 10 p.m. and I'm about to eat. I cannot intensify my vlog or my live stream. Let's do the time, okay, time limit. Where's that? Okay, time limit. Time check brought to you by powdered Alaskan milk. And we need to curtail. We need to curtail the, the time so that I can go to sleep. But prior to that, I need to take sugar. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it's gonna be like, how many minutes we're gonna have now? So let's start now. Okay. So let's do this quickly because this is only a brief introduction of our topic, which is health science. Okay, health science. Okay, mga palangga. Oh my gosh, there's no ink. Okay. Hello sa mga fans, mga students na ako nga nag-watch karon. Thank you so much for supporting. Okay. Oh my gosh. Like that. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is health science. Okay. Oh my gosh, the red color, right? Health science. Okay. Okay. Like this. We have also political science. Okay, talking about political issues. And we have also data science, talking about data and storage, which relates to the computer technology, data statistics, and everything. That's data science. Okay? You get the point? So this is health science. Okay? What is a health science in the first place? Anybody? Okay? Anybody? What is a health science? Okay? So it is a branch of science, okay, branch of science that deals with the study of all aspects of health. Okay, branch of science, okay, that deals with the study, okay, with the study of all aspects of health. Okay, meaning all issues of health. Okay? Not only health and also disease, okay, diseases, and also healthcare. Okay? Get the point? Okay. What is the objective? Okay, we have the definition. We outline that here. It's very clear that health science is a branch of science that deals with the study of all aspects of health, disease, and healthcare. So health, we're focusing on our health, how we manage our health to be always on the go. On the go meaning always healthy at all the times. Okay? That means on the go. Okay? And then disease meaning if we are not feeling healthy and we're very weak and then we get sick and then we're not feeling comfortable and we get extra, what's happening to me now? So there's something wrong. I have headache, I have stomach ache, and I cannot move properly, I cannot breathe properly. What's me? Something like that, okay? So maybe this comes in, okay? Care, we need to take care in order to have a good health and in order to reduce and eliminate the disease coming in. So healthcare is related to that. So if we have the care, meaning we have the technology, the equipment, the apparatus, the resources, the materials, the medicines, okay, the avenues such as the hospitals and clinic in order for us to care for our health. So this healthcare supports the health and the disease issues for any individual, and that is the total coverage of what is really a health science. It will not stop only to the basic definition of health, but it will intensify to know the possibilities of diseases that will come to any individual, and at the same time, we need to have a health care. We need to care for our health. So there are a lot of strategies, methodologies, and techniques to apply to any individual if we have this health care. As I told you, we need to have, this technologies, medicines, resources, clinic, hospitals. We need to do the check up, medical examination. We need to be alert with the leveling of our cholesterol, sugar, blood pressure. These are all part of healthcare. Okay. And then also we need to do exercise because I am already obese now and I cannot breathe properly and there's no proper blood flow circulation because I feel headache all the time, something like that. And take note, mga palangga, the myocardial infarction is very common nowadays. Oh my gosh, we have a neighbor died in myocardial infarction, and we have also, my tio also died, with myocardial infarction. Myocardial infarction is the medical term of heart attack. Okay? Heart attack is a silent killer. You cannot expect that to happen to you. Okay, but normally, if you have a symptoms of high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, some diseases of cardiovascular diseases, something like that, or you are known to have a hepatitis, whatever, like that, and you have, a feeling of something, you are not healthy, then the heart attack can easily attack on you. Right? Okay, so it's also impossible if you are healthy, then the heart attack will just come in without any reason. It should be driven by something that is, for example, if you have a blood clot in your blood vessels going to your heart because of this, heart cardiovascular. Okay? Like that. Because if it will go to the brain, that's another story, that is a stroke, right? Cerebral infarction is a medical term for stroke. So stroke and heart attack have different, route of the blood flow. If the blood flow in the blood vessels is the path going to the brain, so it talks about the stroke. But if the path of the blood vessels was obstructed by a solid deposit of high cholesterol level or low high density lipoprotein, low density lipoprotein, which are the cholesterol, and that is a myocardial infarction or heart attack. Meaning this is the route of entry are not the same. But sad to say, the heart attack is very common rather than the stroke. Okay, and it kills a person at a second, something like that. So we need to take care of ourselves. If we have known to have high sugar level in our body, something like that, and then we need to do exercise, we need to do walking, we need to do cycling, we need to do jogging, or go to the gym, or you can do a lot of physical activities using your hands so that your sweat will come out. If sweat will come out, then catabolism takes place. Catabolism means the breakdown of larger molecules, the waste products will be removed from the excretory system of any individual. Excretory system, route of release, so many. We have we have the reproductive organ, that's part of excretory, right? The anal, the anus, the skin pores, the nose, the mouth, the ears, all that have opening in our body will be considered as excretory, meaning releasing of any unwanted solid waste or liquid waste, but normally liquid waste, in the form of a sweat, urine, tears, gonna be like that, or a fecal. A fecal? A fecal is another term for a stool. S-T-O-O-L, the human wastes. We term that as fecal in deep medical science. Charot. I'm not a doctor, but I just continue reading. Dili ala tool. Something like that. And I keep on learning day by day. Okay? Not related to my profession as a licensed chemical engineer. It has to do something with medical science or whatever, and I have to put that in my brain cells so that I have content in my YouTube. Not only that goal, but to share it to all of you. Okay? You get the point? Ganon. This is the health science. Okay. What is the purpose? To improve, okay? To improve the quality of life. Wow! To improve the quality of life. Okay? To improve the quality of life. Oh my gosh. For survival sustainability. Wow, it has a very, very deep objective. If you study health science, I think it's more than anything. It's more than money. It's more than, studying, soil, air, like that. It's more than studying the physical sciences. It's more than, because we need to survive as a human being. We need to extend our life in this contemporary world by taking care of ourselves, by understanding deeply what is health science all about. And this is the objective, is to improve the quality of life and life survival. Okay, life survival, sustainability. Wow, sustainability. Okay, like that. Sustainability meaning we endure for a longer years living in this world, in our planet Earth, to be happy and to be contented with our families, relatives, and to the people around us that loved us and to whom we loved also, in complementary. Something like that, okay? So meaning to say, nobody's an island. Nobody will live in the world alone. You need to participate in a community and in our society. But to participate in the community and society doesn't need to be to go there and shout that we need to do this for the improvement of our country. You can do also by doing this in virtual sharing of information, like that, online sharing of information, like that, to inspire and to motivate others of your masterpiece. If you are good in math, you can share mathematics to anybody else. If you're good in medical science, you can share that also. And if you're good in sports, you may teach also techniques how to win in a certain sports event, something like that. Then if you know how to do the cycling very well, what are cycling, by doing the bike, then you can also share, give tips to other people who loves also to do bike. And you can encourage. So you can share your talents to virtual platform of sharing information, not limited only in the actual scenario, then you have to go there really to share your in action. It's not all the time like that, okay? Because we are now living in a modern world, in a computer age. We are not now in the stone age, in the iron age. We are now in the computer age, wherein advanced technology we are using now. The online sharing of information, not limited to academic information, but also to other things that you love the most, right? To inspire others. For example, if you love cooking, then you can teach also somebody else how to cook properly, right? And if you love to dance, then you can also give technique to the students who love also to dance. And if you love to sing, then you can share also other people, those who love to sing. So it's very, very broad, because talents are not limited. That is multidimensional. Okay, meaning to say not limited to one area. It's multidimensional, then you have to share that to anybody else. Okay. If you have a TED Talk, platform of sharing information, then go. If you have an FB live streaming such like this, then you can share that also. I know you are afraid of communication skills. Okay? I know some will be afraid that they cannot talk very well. You can talk by your own dialect. You can talk in Tagalog. Okay? You can talk in Filipino if you want. Okay? Then if you try to, study a little bit to make a fluent discussion and delivery, then you can also study well in English. You need to practice vocabulary, something like that. You need to develop your enunciation, pronunciation, intonation, how to build confidence in conveying the message to the public, whether online or virtual platform of sharing communication, but also in actual. Okay, and then you can practice also yourself to do extemporaneous speeches. Okay, especially if you are serving the public, if you are a government employees. So it could not be denied that somebody will request you to do a speech, then you do that extemporaneously, not necessarily you have to prepare. Then you do it on the spot. So all you have to do is to study, learn English language, vocabularies, reading, research to intensify your knowledge. Because learning is a continuous process that will never stop until we die. Okay? Do you mean that if you graduate in college, your learning and knowledge will stop? No, it will never stop. Only your mentality and perception stops because your job is only routine, daily a la tool. You do that every time. It looks like boring for all 10 years and 15 years in your entire life. You always do that certain thing, so that is your masterpiece. That would be good because that is your bread and butter to survive financially, that you can help your families, to give them food like that, to support them financially, something like that, right? But it's also very good if you have talents to share to anybody else, because guys, we need to think deeply that our future belongs to the children. Okay? Now, if we are just passing in this world, then if we have talents, then we can share to them. Okay, so for example, if you really have an adequate knowledge in a particular specialization, then you have to share. Okay, anyway, you can share also by writing, like that, not necessarily by talking, then you can read also, right? Actually, you have full freedom in what methodologies you'll be able to share. Okay, because not all also are gifted in talking verbally and verbatimly and spontaneously in front of the public, and also in online streaming such like this. Okay, most of the times they will prepare. Only if you also can deliver on the spot communication. Get the point? So it's a gift from God also. So you don't have to force yourself also. All you have to do is to prepare, outline, the synchronization, no, chronological arrangement of your topics to be discussed. That's not my issue. Okay, anything that comes out in my mouth, on the spot. Okay, like that. So, life survival and sustainability, okay, like that. And this needs to develop our knowledge. Okay, develop our knowledge. Okay, and also we need to have intervention. Okay, intervention. Okay, and the technology. Okay, like that. Why, Sir Sotero, we have this knowledge? If we have the knowledge, it's easy to correct. It's easy to intervene. If you don't have adequate knowledge, you struggle how to correct certain mistakes, errors, or any problems that will accumulate day by day, right? So it's gonna be like that. Knowledge first, and then it's easy for you to intervene. That's why intervention, meaning we need to correct, we need to stop, we need to, to curtail meaning to reduce our errors, mistakes, to make it correct. Something like that, okay? You get the point. And then, of course, the technology. Okay, if you have the technology, then this can also help for the treatment of patient. Okay, because this is health science. This is more on the treatment of any individual patient, something like treatment of patient. I'm not a doctor, but we just tackle this a little bit. Okay, treatment of patient. Okay, you cannot expect me also to do an actual live performing analysis or whatever, because my room is not a laboratory. Okay, if I will be given a chance also to demonstrate in a laboratory experimentation, that I have to do, right? Because if you have an adequate knowledge, for example, if you are dealing with chemistry, physics, something like that, then it's easy for you also to discuss if you have an adequate knowledge and you can do the experimentation live. Okay, for example, you will explain how, Sir Sotero, explain me a heterogeneous mixture. And I have to get chemicals from the laboratory and I have to make something like that. Experiment by something like that, right? So you don't have to worry. But in this case, I don't have a platform, I don't have a laboratory setting or set up here, then purely talking, sharing of information like that only. Okay? You could not expect me to do. But sometimes also I will do actual demo, right? But this is only very, very basic and easy to do. Okay? Not the other thing that is more interested by our eyes, that we need to see the technology like that, right? We see how the atoms behave in the computer screen. We see how the electrical current are doing in the wire, in the path. If we have the monitor of the screen, wow, it's so very interesting. We can see clearly what's going on. But I don't have that technology here. That's why purely discussion, okay, and explanation with the specific topic that I will be able to discuss to you guys. Okay, it's gonna be like about health science. Okay, it looks like my brief introduction is very lengthy, right? Because this is not planned. This is not organized. Okay, this is my weakness. When I do the vlogging and live streaming, I don't prepare. Okay? This is my weakness because if I will prepare, I can shortcut that to 10 minutes, to 15 minutes, and 20 minutes. Okay? If I feel okay and I'm very willing to do that, I will do immediately. Right? Something. What's the time now? Diba? I said a while ago that I have to make a time limit for this. Oh my gosh. Where's my G watch? My violet G-Shock watch? Because I bought this in state of Qatar in 2015. So it took 7 years. I'm still alive because it is original G-Shock watch. The color is violet. Wow. Okay, the time now is gonna be, oh my gosh, nakakaloka. Okay, okay, charot. Okay. Oh, so, so I did 30 minutes more. So this is our health science. Very interesting. Any ages, any jobs, any positions, any type of individuals with different interests can understand this topic. Okay, this universal topic. Okay, like that. Now, somewhere along the way, I need to do the flow chart of our discussion. Starting tomorrow, then we need to discuss a little bit with different types of diseases also, right? Okay. Then I will be talking partly a little bit in the epidemiology, but I will never tackle that much because I am a chemical engineer. I will talk more on the chemical reactions. For example, the chemical reactions between the fats and the water inside our body, what will be happening before it will be released in our reproductive organ, like that. So I will be focusing more on the chemical substances, more on the biological substances, which relates to the disease that will be accumulated if you have more of this, less of that, more of this, more of that. This and that will be the substances, the food and the drinks we intake daily a la tool. Okay? Because we need to monitor how frequent we are eating that kind of food, which is we think it's not good for our health. Something like that. Okay, for example, how many times or how frequent I am I have to put, I have to drink sugary drinks or sweetened drinks, like that. That's a question mark. Would it be done twice a week, once in a week, or once in a month? What would be good for that? Something like that. So this is health science. And if you're having more of that, oh my gosh, I found out, I'll be easily itchy in my skin. Maybe that kind of drinks or have allergenic substances or have allergens. Allergens are the substances that will destroy your skin, something like that, and then you keep on, rubbing your skin because itchy like that because you are highly not adaptive to that particular kind of drinks. Okay, allergic. Okay, you're allergic meaning the substance are allergens that take effect. Then the process is allergic. Okay, the effect will be allergic. Okay, like that. Okay, it's gonna be like that. So that would be the case. Okay, now our mode of discussion will be, we're starting from ganon. Okay, we're starting from let's say, the introduction, the brief introduction that talks about the definition, like that, the definition that talks about the causes, okay, the effects, like that, the symptoms, like that, advantages and disadvantages, like that, and then the categories, the types, like that will be discussed in the introduction. Okay, Now, we will be doing that in these three categories, which are anatomy. Okay, you're familiar with anatomy. Okay, anatomy. We have also the physiology. Okay, physiology, chemistry, and then the last would be epidemiology. We need to combine these three topics into one discussion. This anatomy, physiology, chemistry. We cannot avoid chemistry because people cannot survive without food and substances. Dili-dili we will die. Okay, if we don't have substances in our body, we will die. Then I need to explain the chemical reactions, what's going on inside our body so that the vital organs will not be affected. Something like that. If this substance will react to the liver, something like what will be happening, there will be more of, the pancreatic hormone, something like that. There will be less insulin, high insulin hormone, something like that, because hormones are chemical messengers. Okay? Hormones are chemical messengers that signals our brain cells to do such things in order for us to eat, to walk, to sing, to work, to write, to see things around us. It's the chemical messenger hormones functions with the effective communication and synchronization and coordination in our brain cells. Something like that. Without the chemical hormones, we will die. Okay, that's why we need to eat. Hormone is another topic that is a very broad topic also. There are trillions of hormones inside our body. Okay, I cannot discuss that one by one because I'm not a medical science graduate. All I have to do is to discuss the selected hormones basing on chemical reactions. Okay, and then I will talk about a little bit of chemistry and I will do a little bit of epidemiology. Epidemiology meaning I need to introduce some what are the foods necessary to eat in order to reduce and to eliminate this kind of disease, because epidemiology is a branch of medical science that deals with the controls and the prevention of any types of diseases, and that is epidemiology. Okay, now what is an anatomy? Anatomy is a little bit far from my course as a chemical engineer. This is a little bit of biology. It is a branch of biology, okay, that deals with the study of the structures. Okay, the structures, the parts of the living organisms. Could it be a human, animals, like that. Okay, structure to structure. Meaning anatomy, we need to do the dissection or dissecting the sectional parts of the body so that we can understand what is the function of the liver, so and so, the brain, the kidney, like that. Everything that goes like that. But of course, I have to select the topic, right? It's gonna be like that. So, dissection, meaning we need to dissect parts by parts and to illustrate to you, that's gonna be the prostate gland. The endocrine gland, ganon. The pancreatic gland, the pituitary gland, that. Okay, the central nervous system, the reproductive system, the excretory system, something like that. Okay, you got the point. Okay, it's gonna be like that. That's anatomy. Okay, but the physiology is a branch of science, not necessarily a biology. It's a total science. Okay, but it talks about the normal functions of living organisms, again, humans and animals, exist in the planet Earth. Meaning not limited only to human. So normal functions, for example, what are the functions of this bacteria? What are the functions of these viruses in the human being? What is their outlet to stay with? And how can we kill them? And how can we stop them from occurring inside our body? Okay, something like what are the chemicals necessary to kill them? Or the substances that kill them? Okay, for example, so, oh my gosh, they don't need to stay inside our immune system, then we need to cut off the free radicals in our body. Free radicals, these are the outlet that these viruses and bacteria will stay with. Okay, this is the unpaired oxygen, okay, unpaired or unshared oxygen inside our body that will keep on eating the membranes of our vital organs. Okay, then we need to stabilize the oxygen atoms, then we need to drink water because water has an atom, oxygen H2O. Has an oxygen atom. If we drink a daily alatul, 8 to 12 of glasses every day, then it stabilizes the unpaired and unshared electrons. It will remove the free radical, and then the bacteria, viruses cannot to stay long well there. Okay, because there's no way to stay there because there's no venue for them to stay. There's no outlet for them to stay well. Because once they stay, they keep on destroying other vital organs. They need to eat the cell membrane of your vital organs. They need to destroy. Okay, you get the point? So in order for them not to stay, then we need to study by chemistry. Okay, chemical reactions. What are the food to eat? We need to intake vitamin C to kill them. We need to improve our antibodies inside our bodies so that they cannot stay well. And we need to maintain our white blood cells. Okay, because white blood cells and leukocytes function are to fight diseases by this different negative organisms, right? Because not all organisms are bad. We have good organisms in our body, to tell you frankly. Okay? That's why we have probiotics inside our body. Okay? They are very helpful also, the good bacteria in our body. It's not all bad. Okay? If there's no good bacteria, then we cannot create also our, gut health good. We need bacteria also to fight with this bad bacteria. Something like that, guys. That's why we need to eat yogurt. Okay? Because it will increase the level of our probiotics inside our body to help kill also this bacteria and viruses. Actually, there are a lot of weapons to kill them. They will unite with each other. Okay? The antibodies, the antigens, the white blood cells, like that, the appropriate levels of vitamins, nutrients, like that, okay, to help stop this viruses and bacteria to stay with or occur in our body. And also the antioxidants. That's why antioxidants are very important to stop the free radicals, developing inside our immune system. Okay? And also the polyphenols. We need that also. Polyphenols and antioxidants are found in citrus fruits. But basically, all citrus fruits has the level of vitamin C. It will intensify to kill. The first, they will try to trap this bacteria. And after trapping that one, then we have an enzymes. Enzymes, it will be activated and they will be killed with the help of our enzymes and our hormones. Actually, this is a very detailed study, but we can just make it short, right? In a simpler ways to understand well, because if I will introduce a lot of technicalities about chemicals, then you will also not enjoy it because there's a lot of chemicals to be explained, especially highly complex chemicals that play an important role in our body. For example, testosterone, like that, okay? Cholesterol, what is the function of a cholesterol? Like that, okay? What is the precursor of this testosterone? Testosterone is a reproductive male organ, okay, or hormones, okay, like that. You get the point? Ang anak siya, guys. Okay. So, mananasatan na to ang physiology. Physiology is a branch of a science that deals with the study of the normal functions of living organisms, including humans, animals, and all kinds of living creatures, like that. Okay. So, any questions so far for this lengthy introduction? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's gonna be nakakaloka. Nothing, right? I have to end this briefly. Tomorrow we'll be discussing little by little, the different parts of our body, and then we need to do this here. Okay? So I think this will be kind of lengthy topic because we need to discuss about the food, the chemical reaction, the anatomy, the physiology. What's this? Nakakaluka. It looks like bakabuang, but I will try my very, very best to explain to you guys in an explanatory manner. Wow, explanatory manner. Ganon. Easy to understand manner. Okay? Right? Okay. Thank you so much for listening. This brief introduction of health science vlogging and live streaming. We will be doing this tomorrow. Officially, we'll be starting tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching this live streaming, and I hope you can share this to anybody else that who loves also health science. You can click the comment section and then you can put like, shares, or any emojis you wanted to, and let's observe professionalism in our comment section. And if you want to oppose, to object, to contest, or to objection or whatever, you can chat me in my FB Messenger. Let's do it professionally, but let's stick with the topic. Okay, we will not be talking outside from the topic, right? So we need to explain well to you based on our knowledge gain in our profession, something like that. Okay, then you can subscribe to my channel. I will be grateful if you do that. Okay, and then you can click the notification bell for some newest updates of I Am a Singer. Guys, this is your YouTube content creator, I Am a Singer. I am now officially signed off. Bye bye. God bless everybody. Remember that Jesus loves us, you and me in the planet Earth. Bye bye.